knew if Gabby was to do it, she would probably, like, make one of her friends do it or something, but I know Gabby wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the only other person that I know that does a really good British accent is Apples, and that's when Apples came into this whole entire thing, okay? So, I know you don't want to hear about her, but this is just her little point in this whole entire story. So, I'm like, you know what? I'll try calling Apples. And that's when I hung up with you, and I'm like, okay, so I called Apples, and Apples was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, okay, so, be honest with me, I need to know right now, because right now, I think Molly and Chris's relationship, did you call Roxy's cell phone and fucking say anything? And she's like, no, I don't even know her number. And I'm like, okay. So, me being me, of course I believe Apples. Well, okay, prior to all this, a week ago, Brooke was texting me saying, I need to get away from Roxy. I need someone else. I don't want to be with Roxy anymore. Roxy is a bitch, and fucking, can you try and hook me up with someone? And I'm like, I can try. I don't know a lot of lesbians, but I can try. I mean, not a lot of single lesbians that have herpes, but sure. I'll try and look. Okay, so I'm just like, I was like, okay, so I was like, you know what? Actually, Apple knows a lot of lesbians because she's in the high school gay and lesbian club or whatever. The outing club or whatever it's called. And, Apples might know some people. And I'm like, okay, so I'm telling Brooke all this. I'm like, you know what, Brooke, Apples might know someone. So I'm talking to Apples, and I'm like, hey, Apples, I'm like, did you ever try calling, Brooke? And she was like, yeah, I talked to her once on the phone, on, her house phone or whatever. I'm like, okay, tell me about it. What happened, you know, just whatever. And she was like, well, we were just talking, I don't know, just some stupid shit. And then she said her roommate, the grandma, and she's like, no, she sounded younger. And I'm like, that would be Roxy. And she's like, wait, Roxy, her ex? And I'm like, not her ex, her girlfriend. And Apples is like, holy shit, I'm trying to look for a friend here, and Brooke isn't single? And I'm like, no. I'm like, wait, hold on, no, not at all. Dude, Brooke is totally with Roxy right now, you know? She's just trying to get away from Roxy. I'm like, I don't even know why she wants to get away from Roxy. They're like a perfect herpes couple. So I'm just like, okay, so fucking, Apples is like, yeah, she's been trying to get with me, but I won't let her. I don't want her. She has herpes. I'm not going to put myself in that sort of position. And, I'm like, holy shit, like, what has she done? And she was like, she sent me naked photos of her. She's been telling me, that she really wants to be with me, just stupid shit.
Wait, so you think it was, Apples who called and was blackmailing? I mean, was trying to act like Roxy was cheating?
I don't know.
Because it seems like
I don't know, but
it seems like
no. It gets clear. Okay, so the week goes by and all this shit happens with the voicemail and whatever, and I'm talking to Apple this whole entire time. I'm like, okay, Apple, do a British accent, whatever. Here's a fucking voicemail. All this stuff to you is because you know Brooke, okay, and Brooke might have given you Roxy's cell phone number, or maybe not. I don't know. You know another number, not just her cell phone number. So Gabby doesn't know any of their numbers. So I'm gonna guess it's maybe you. I mean, you're the one that does a really good British accent. You know about Gabby. You know that Gabby's my best friend. Let's see here. You always hang up the phone after saying bitch. You always say, okay, goodbye, bitch, or whatever. Stupid things like that. And
is that what the British person did?
Yeah, and she does a really good British accent.
Wait, the British, like, the girl who was calling Roxy said, oh, goodbye, bitch, and hung up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just like, okay, so we listened to the voicemail when Chris got home, and for a split second, I really did think it was Apples, but I'm not positive. It didn't sound British at all. It sounded like somebody plugged up their nose. So I was just like, okay, let's see here. I have no fucking idea. So I'm just like, let's see here. I mean, I don't want to assume that it's Apples, but in a little way, it really did sort of sound like her. So I'm just like,
I mean, if they did several things, if there's like several things that lead to it being apples, there's kind of like a high chance it's apples. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like her. I mean, seriously, it could be
No, I know. Trust me. I really do. Okay, like 85% of this, I really do believe that it's apples, and apples is just lying to me. But I don't really know for sure. So, anyways, Roxy was like, "Fine, I'll fucking call Apples and see if it's her. I'll their talk or whatever." So, Apples is like, she was talking to Roxy, and Roxy, the first thing that Roxy said, "Is it you?" And Apples was like, no, all this other shit. And
was the number blocked?
Huh?
Was the number blocked?
Yeah, it was restricted. Which was a total bummer. I was really bummed out about that. Anyways, and Apple spilled the beans with the whole Brooke thing, Brooke trying to leave Roxy and all that other shit, and with the naked photos and all that, and Roxy was just like, wow, okay, that's a whole nother can of worms. That's great. So Roxy the whole entire Brooke trying to leave her and all that other shit. Anyways, after Apple's talking and all that, Roxy said, "It's not you. I know the voice, and you don't sound anything like it." So Roxy was planning on calling you, and that's when I called you. I'm like, okay, but I don't know. I guess Roxy didn't or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Anyways,
It's retarded. I don't even know Roxy.
Yeah. You don't know any of them.
I know. Why would I know their numbers?
No, and then Chris is thinking that it was me trying to, like, make you do it or something like that. And I'm just like, you know what?
Chris is like, officially out of the picture, right?
Huh?
Chris is, like, not with Molly anymore, right?
What do you mean?
Are they, like, broken up?
Who, Molly and Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's...
Yes.
I know.
Well, I guess. I don't know. He's
God,
totally
Chris is retarded. I hate him.
all the shit out or whatever. Anyways,
Why would you even think it was me, stupid ass crap?
Well, no, he thought it was you just because I guess he said that the voice sounded like you. And
He doesn't even know how he sounds like.
He doesn't even know what you sound like.
I know.
He's really mellow and very, really fucking straightforward. She wouldn't be, like, trying to do an accent and shit like that, okay?
I know, I wouldn't even, like, try to call Roxy and pretend that we did something. That's retarded.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just like, okay, so, anyways, Chris was getting all pissed off at me because he thought that I was doing it to Brooke and Roxy, and I'm like, why would I do that? I was just fucking outside with Roxy and Brooke fucking talking to him. I just told her that I was going to buy her fucking piercing. Why the fuck would I do that to them?
God.
I mean, in all reality, why the fuck would I do that? You know?
God, Chris is a child.
It's complete shit. And I'm just like, okay, so, I guess Brooke ended up texting Apple saying, oh, I cannot believe you ratted on me, don't ever, bother with me, don't ever text me, you're not my friend, you were trying to be my lover. And in all reality, I wasn't even your friend. We only knew each other for a week. Not even. 5 days.
Apples is a whore face.
Wait, what?
I don't like Apples.
I know.
I can't believe she did that. Why would she do that? You're not supposed to do that to somebody.
I don't like her too much anymore. I mean, she's really,
Even though you're not friends, you don't do that.
I mean, she seriously feels fake to me now. I mean, I think she's sort of like a poser.
She is. How could you, like, be barely saying this?
I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, Apples, I'll tell you about Apples. Apples is a really nice person. She can be.
But she's a desperate psycho.
The past, like, week I've been talking to her, she's just been a complete bitch. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm sorry. And you know what? I'm sorry about the whole drama thing. And yeah, I'm sure that you're pissed off at me for just sort of throwing you in the mix. But you know what? In all reality, you know what? You know Brooke's number. You might have gotten Rox's number through Brooke. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I'm fucking fed up about it. But I don't know. It's just Apples is just, she's definitely changed.